Hello folks and welcome back to the Starsector Tiandong campaign. Last time we ended up back in Beta Cache. We were doing some stuff over there, but then a sneaky Persian League Grand Invasion fleet took Beta Cache 4 from us. And we took it back, and now they're here. Now, interestingly, I think because this Grand Invasion fleet did its job, it won't try to reinvade. I may be wrong, but I think the this Grand Invasion fleet did its job. So it could well be that if I left, not going to leave, but if I left, this thing will just disappear by itself. Hi Boscaro, can you help me with 23 mods? They've all worked fine since I started my playthrough, but all of a sudden the game crashes every time I try to save. Good question. When the game crashes, you have to go into Starsector log and find out what the error was, and then you can go from that. Will help you identify what the problem is. The best thing I can do is say you get that and go somewhere into like either the Starsector forums or the Starsector Discord, and they will have more knowledge of what the error is and can help you solve it. Because that's usually what I do when I've got a problem, because I can only help with things that have affected me in the past, and I've never had that specific problem on a constant crash on save. Right, anyway. I need to basically cry a little bit because I've got to deal with this thing now. Right, what have we actually got at the moment? So we've got we have a six capital fleet. Sorry, a 5 capital fleet. I say 5 because we've got the super lift. I'm not sure the super lift entirely counts, but we'll start up with the fight immediately. The thing with a super lifter, right? Yeah, let's see. Are we topping everything off here? Honestly, no. I might as well keep. All my stockpiles are gone, so I'm gonna have to. I'll dump all this off in there, just because I can't be carrying this right now. Yeah, so they can all stay there for now. I'm not entirely sure about because we got the Starlifter at the very end of the episode, so I'm not entirely sure how well you're going to be outfitted. You got some HMORs, you got the particle beam, you got. Okay, let's see what can we tweak really easily here. What can we tweak super easily here? The Dadao assault bomber. Have I got a Shens? Do I have any Shens? Because I'd rather have some. Shens. I don't think I've got a Shen though. Can I build a Shen? If I can build a Shen, I definitely need to build a couple of Shen wings because I still kind of maybe want that. That's still armored. What's the cost of a? I don't even have. Wow, I've got. This is the problem with having 2 home bases. Like they have slightly different loadouts. Rotary autocannons, harpoon MRMs. Mining beam nodes. What are these? Technical small point defenses. We actually never saw these used because. How does stabilize isn't worth it. Stabilize is not going to give us the worth it. That weapon flux is high, but I'm assuming a lot of that is that 500. Is that 7 knock 500? It's 1,000. 1,000? Really? It's because you got the rotary autocannons. So if I dump the rotary autocannons, what can we put in their place? At about 12. Goal overcharge cannon. Range 700. This got range 600. This one can face forward. This one can't. So, Praxis rotary nailer. This is weird. Okay, we'll put there, down a couple, another one there. HVDs are there. That lowers that down considerably as well. That gives us more range. HMORs, lose the HMORs as well. What can we do with the HMORs instead? Mining beam nodes are there. I'm not sure how good mining beam nodes are. Damage per second is 40. Fragmentation damage per second reach 400. Okay, it's not too shabby. There's some there. So it does have actually more all around. It's going to explain why there's a lack of point defense on the sides because it's got this door. It's also got those there. So what can we do with these two here? You got I got that to work with. I might put the lags in. Do I put the lags in, or do I keep the high explosive mortars in? No, okay, I'll keep you guys in for now. Anyway, before I get too distracted, I think we'll start a fight. Optics isn't really worth it just for the beam. Not just for that beam. The range is already going to be quite big. The range is already going to be like 1,600, so it doesn't really need optics to make it any longer. Right. I think we just go and like trust my skill to deal with it. Ooh. Okay, got some more of this stuff as well. What's that? It's a Mora. Okay, let's go chase this thing down. Right. Can you get some friends here? See, it's not actually fighting me at the moment because my transponder is off. Interesting. It doesn't know who I'm... It must know. It's right on top of me. You know what? We'll make it easy for it. Do you have a follow me pulse? My follow me pulse is on the next page. That's a robot survey. Where's my follow me pulse? There we go. Now it knows where we are. It's like, okay, there you go. And now we have 2 supporting fleets. Good. Not great, but it's something. Alright, so what do we actually have here? We have a victory, a damaged victory with ultra autocannons and with front-facing ultra autocannons, rear-facing Hephaestus, 4 heavy maulers, a couple of ion beams, several bursts. You know, I like this loadout. I'm annoyed it's using my weaponry, and I'd rather have some heavy mauler batteries I can steal. What have you got there? Ultra autocannon, Mjolnir, Clarity Aphrodite on that side, and a Hellbore on that side, some Typhoons. Mauler battery, couple of Hurricane Locust, and heavy mortar, heavy autocannon, heavy mauler, I think. Yes, heavy mauler there. Double Anaximander Locust, double Gauss, double heavy mauler batteries, double Devastator, double Aegis. Wow. Okay, so point defense. Wow, this is point defense crazy. This is complete point defense. Like flat cannon, flat cannon, flat cannon, flat cannon. Aegis, Aegis, Devastator, Devastator. A couple of trebuchets. It's got a plasma driver and an ion beam, but that's extremely point defensy, which explains why it's got taken like no combat readiness. I don't think it's going to ever gone into a fight. Double ultra autocannon, double typhoon. Okay, and the Kronos has got no large energy on the Kronos. Doom. Heavy dual autocannons. The bungalows coming with honeybees. What do we have here? So we have honeybees, which are PD wings. A couple of Jans. Why are you using my fighters? Okay, someone's bringing a lot of Capetius to the fight. 2 Jans and a honeybee. 4 Capetius on the EOS. The EOS is a priority target. They have a lot. They have. At the same time, they've got a lot of carriers, but less wings than I was expecting. Which I'll take, obviously. 3 Thunders. 3 Broadswords. 4 Scyphos. 1 Cayman and 2 Erasmus. What's a Cayman? Cayman is light autocannon Swarmer. Light autocannon, Swarmer, light machine guns. Okay, that's fairly well-rounded. It's a heavy fighter. The Gladius, Erasmuses, with the missile bombers, right? Yeah, light bombers. Okay, well, we'll go straight in. 3 Thunders. I'm gonna hide from that Mora. What fighter touched? Yeah, that's I'm gonna bring the Liberty. I can't even bring the Liberty in because the Liberty's too many points. Well, I think 30 is the next breakpoint because 30 means we can get the Liberty in. We'll start here. What's there? We have weapons range advantage, but it's not completely fine. Right, you can see it down here at the bottom, like where our fighters are and where their fighters are. So they outnumber us, but we'll see what we can do about that. Kings are escorts of choice, even if they don't know. Fair enough. Looking for the defend orders. Like, nothing's specifically fast. Defend orders are really useful like if your ships get ahead of each other, but I don't think my ships are really going to have the speed to get ahead of each other at the moment. Now I tell, like, Infidus Diabolus to pick up the Sensor Jammer Alpha just because you're there. And kind of want to get the comm relay as well, just because I get the feeling I might have to do a lot of orders this fight. So they got one Sensor Jammer. I want to counteract that as best I can. That's it. We do have range advantage, so it's not a huge problem. We're paused. Okay, now we're back online. Okay, Afflictors have started. Afflictor and is that an Afflictor? Yeah, it's an Afflictor. Okay. Right. Start charting the assault mode. I mean, the quicker we can start making some difference here, the better it'll work for everyone. Yeah, there you go. Some frontal damage on you. Okay. The conquest on this side. So they've come on this side, right? Okay, so we're gonna move ahead and we're gonna like make sure we work over here. You focus, fighter strike the Doom. Keep the Doom under pressure. I'm gonna turn around and engage over here. Engage orders there and there. Get those conquests down as quickly as possible. That's the point. Defense conquest is less of a harrowing issue, but I still want to get these things down as quickly as possible. Just because, on some level, they do. Okay, yeah, it's kind of high flux right now, so can I make use of that? Ah, missed with the secondary shot. Unfortunate. Okay, so we have the triple conquest here. That always parts left over is a little bit out of position, but that's my bad because I sent it for the comm relay. We'll do what we can over here. My shield's up as well. Right. You're ultra cannon heavy happy here. Clever girl took the clever girl took the... Well, the vulture's already retreated, okay. Cool. It took the kinetic to the armor, and it took the high explosive to the shields. Okay, that's honeybee class wings coming in. Let me do a quick vent while I can. Assault mode online. Turn, get some shots off maybe the Mora. You're already, now it's already using its, Okay, so what's the situation at the moment? I don't think any of my fighters, your fighters are... No, that fighter there is part of your loadout already. Yeah, this thing's being attacked by both the phase ships. It's kind of not in a good position. Right. Okay, there's a heavy molar battery over there. I didn't want it. I wanted to. Come on. Every little bit helps. Come on. At some point, my missiles became coordinated again. Not sure when that happened, but we'll do what we can. Enforcer retreated, lasher disabled. Barricade going down as well. Incoming vessels. Something. I'm not sure what that is. I can't really see from here. What have we got? You're all the way down there. You've taken some damage. So have you. I mean, you're high flux, but you're kind of holding. How are you doing? You're doing okay. The Challenger's taken some armor damage, so far so good. Alright, assault mode, targeting this one, Third Moon of Mars. Nice name, Third Moon of Mars. I took it in the armor. Quick venting because I can. Invisible Hand Challenger has retreated. And this Old Earth or Bust is there. Kind of high flux. Okay. Ooh, it let it through. It let it through. Okay, here we go. Here's the Erasmus wings coming in. Oh, right. My allied ships. They're using my... I just realized my ally didn't deploy yet. That's what just died. Probably to that... Okay, the Harbinger's taking quite a bit of damage. I'm happy about that. Doom...
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet. I'm still learning.
At what point did the words "Okay, Google" come out of my mouth? I don't think they did.
Sorry.
Okay, Google, shut up.
With that yet, but I'm still learning.
God's sake. Hang on, let me just unplug that thing.
The mic's off.
Yes, I know. I got triggered buying to get tournament stream of the day. Right, where was I? Was I looking at anything specific? I was over here. Again, I was kind of surprised that you are actually doing okay. You've taken some damage, but you're actually holding off. You're actually holding on quite well. So we'll just stay on target. Mainly, we're pressuring the capitals. I'm going to keep pressuring the capitals and so everything's okay. Yes, I'm going to just switch to my... Let all the carry-ons stop firing. So staggered again. There we go. We're staggering, good, we're staggering. Right. Assault mode. Lightmere firing. Again, see, it tanks... It's clever, it tanks the kinetic... I think it means it knows what's coming. It's tanking the kinetic shot on the armor. And... taking the high explosive shot on the shields. Those chasseurs are aimed at an inflictor. I don't necessarily agree with that, but assault mode online. I think I can win the. I win the flux war, buddy. So by all means. Pressure over there. Okay, I need to get out a little bit because things are arcing through my shields right now. Right. EOS is down. Okay, so that's not all the Kopeshas are gone. All the Kopeshas are down, which is very good for us. The Cronus is over there. Can I help with the Cronus at all? Junkers. Right. You've taken some damage as well, so we're gonna put some shots out on you. You've both taken some damage. I'll get some shots out on you, that'll be better. Challenger's disabled. Now, I'm really enjoying how flux efficient my ship is. Moore is disabled. Doom is destroyed. I mean, I'm incredibly happy with all his parts left over for surviving that long. I was sure it was going to die to both a Doom and a Harbinger, and for 250 Beyond for coming in for the support. Well done, the pair of you. Also, well done over here as well. You've been holding off versus that Vulture for a while now, but you're holding off against the Vulture, so I can't really complain. Kronos hasn't really taken much damage, but it's starting to lose its CR, so... Actually, that's not starting to lose CR at all, it's just had lowered CR from before. Okay. Wu Zhang took a lot of damage from the Afflictor. Great. Fight a strike there, please. It's more important you deal with that. 47, so we can actually bring the Liberty in. Liberty and the E. Welcome. Oh, we've really got them in like a. Okay, hang on. What's actually happening over here then? No, okay, you are just dead. Fair enough. Like, you've been caught facing the wrong direction by an afflictor. You were unescorted. That was my bad. That was my bad. Yeah. That was my bad. Alright. So can you get the glider up on this thing? Conquest has retreated. Gladiator is destroyed. I kind of wondered, it would have been cool to do this with my station just to see what weapons it's got, pretty much, more than anything else. Ooh, nice hit on the nose of the Kronos there. Kronos is down. Bungalow dies in the secondary explosion. Is the victory turned up yet? The victory has turned up yet. Oh dear. Stop engaging those, please. I'm gonna just go ahead and just turn for the victory, because we're not... Yeah, because the zoo's in a very bad place right now. Yep, you're taking hull damage, because you just... I think just appear right in front of you. Do what we can to help out. You're still alive. How are you doing? Yeah, you're fine. You are very tough. There you go. You're high flux now. You're high fluxing. Okay, do. Quick vent. Conquest is destroyed. Assault mode going live again. Get another lightning shot off. You can take it on the shield or don't. It's your call. Take it on the front. Brave. Okay. Conquest has retreated. Eagles. Sorry. Heron is going to take a lot of damage there. I need to quickly vent before I overload myself. Yep, I've got a quick moment to vent. It let me live, thank you very much. Bungalows have been disabled. Did I put my shield up there? Apparently did not. Let's need some side-on shots to this thing. There you go. There you go. What's left alive? There's a conquest over there. Pretty much just a conquest left. A couple of conquests escaped, which you might chase. There you go. There you go. Come on. For the freedom. For freedom. Yes. Don't die to the explosion. You died to the explosion. They're maneuvering for another engagement. Really? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna fly you now. I have decided. I will fly you now. You level 20, you're level 20. I'll give the Treasure a break. Maybe we should have been flying the Starlifter, I'm not sure. Who's not level? You're level 18, you leveled up, you're level 17, leveling up. Level 20 as well, level 20 as well. Actually, we've got we severely outnumber them now. We could just deploy everything we wanted to. Yeah, this doesn't work, I think, on a re-engagement. On a re-engagement, that doesn't work anymore. It's still considering the original engagement, I think. The Liberty and the Wuzang, other than that, no losses on my end, yeah. Alright, I want to learn this. Also, what I need to do is I need to remember that I've got Flux Override, because I tend to forget that when I'm flying a ship with Flux Override. Yay. Nemo facepalm emote. Like I get the feeling that my facepalm emote is the one that's going to get most used. Also, there was a new one approved for use today as well, the Oops. Which I think is Nemo Na Oops. Or Nemo Na Fear, I can't remember what it's called. That was approved like just today. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so how are we doing? Plenty. I just want to find my conquest buddies. They're over there, probably. I'm guessing they're over here. I could be wrong. I am wrong. They're over here. I am slow as all hell, though, so me getting close enough is going to be a while. Turn. That's one thing that this thing doesn't have that the Conquest does is maneuvering thrusters. Like, it has an alternative that helps it live longer. Oh, wow, it's you. Okay. You're the dangerous one. Those shields up, shall we? Flux overrides to help me loose. There you go. Oh, great. I'll start working through your armor. Okay. Mora down. Enforcer down. Quick venting. It's not as quick as my Restreza, but it's still gonna have to do. Shields up. Get those shots in there. Come on. Pressure it a little bit. You gotta be careful because my side guns basically are what a lot of my flux goes to, is my side guns rather than my front guns. Engage target there, please. That thing is not really a threat. You know, Wujin's like a vigilance is firing against this thing. Killed by attack laser? No. Okay, not quite that bad, but still. Vulture retreated. Mr. Hack, thanks for the raid. Much appreciated. How you doing, buddy? I don't have an asteroid emote because I couldn't really find a one that worked well that was readable. And that's the main problem. I'm also out of like emote slots at the moment, so it's also a bit of an issue. There's the lack of those slots. I'm actually going to turn off my side guns right now. That should help me a lot with my. There you go. There you go. Muscles are also firing. Muscles should be an auto firing. Muscles, I need to turn those on actually, because muscles need to be auto-firing. We win, so I'm too slow to catch anything else up. Pursue them? Nah, we will harry their retreat though. They don't get to ship recovery. We lost the Wuzang, the Marie Galante is gone. Liberty is back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you just lose a demod by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Didn't I have 9 last time? The Marie Galante is gone. Yeah. Don't care about the Gladiator, the Junker, or the Junker. But the Marie Galante is gone. Paul Colfart's Siege Cruiser is dead. You've got myself a new one. 3 ultra auto cannons, only 1 heavy Mauler battery. Come on, I want the Mauler batteries more than anything else. I've got plenty of ultra auto cannons to spare. I want the Mauler batteries. A couple of Jian wings, I'll take those. Right, how are we doing? We're doing okay. We're doing actually okay. Some salvaging here. Battle victory. Payout received 53,000. Tiandong commissioned 40,000. 90% share based on damage dealt. Really? Was it only 90% of the damage dealt? Shocking. And let's just check what the fleet log was. Fleet log. That fight there. Skilled engineers on the Ristreza. Everything got possible. That's good. So Ristreza got skilled engineers, which increased repair rate. Old and Rusty's now has durable engines rather than being a death trap, and now they're loyal to Ned. 250 Beyond is now agile. What is you were 71? Sorry, no, 71. Where are you? 20 Beyond 78. That's not bad. I'll take 78. Influence Stabilis is rather now has a dutiful crew rather than a spineless one, and is now loyal. Fragile and Flammable has now got powerful engines rather than being glitchy, and they're just trusting it. They're confident in Blackadder. Deep Operations now has a dutiful crew, and the E has changed from weak shields to rapid vent valves. That was a really good fight for pretty much everything else. I mean, the Zulak took some damage, but it dealt so much out that the overall was positive. Like, that was really well done by the Zoo, actually. The Zoo does a lot of damage. Like the AI definitely pilots it better than I do. The AI, I think, does better flux management than I ever could, because I'm very bad at flux management. Yeah, 53. 53? Fleet-wide salvage capability. Oh, because we added the Starlift. The Starlift is actually adding to our fleet-wide salvaging ability. Nice. Right, I'm back home. I'm over capacity by about 7. Vortex Light Carrier. Really? You want to interdict me? Is that what you want to do? Okay. You do that. Have fun. Right, let's drop off these. Give me 150. Okay. What's in storage? Okay, what are we keeping? What are we selling? This is the big thing, right? Okay, everything from down here I can sell. Fairly certain I can sell anything down here. Let's go work our way up from the top down. You see 3 autocannons, several starburst cannons. I want more of these. Okay, I got 3, which is something, but I will still want more of them. Don't actually have any. Really? I don't have any Clarity Aphrodites? Cool. Postman with a resub. Thank you very much. 5 months. Much appreciated. Some Torp launchers, Locusts, Aegis Flak, which I didn't have. Neither did I have. Really? Okay. Anaximanders, I'm not hugely fond of them, so they can stay out. Devastators, got some 4. Honestly, they can stay out. Gauss, I got 2. Let's take one more of these. Hellbores, I got 7. I can sell that. Trebuchets will keep. Flax will keep. Ooh, I just. Salamander MRM pods. Yeah, sure, why not? We only have 4 of those. Plasma drivers. I don't think we got many of these at all, so we'll keep those. Bulldog, same with Bulldogs, same with the Maulers. Keep that, keep that. How are we doing on point defense? On burst PD? No burst PD, it looks like, so we'll keep the burst PD. Any monograms? 15 monograms, fine. Beam PD. Again, no, not on the beam PD. Attack lasers. We've got several of those. Bongos, always have some more bongos. Pulse lasers, don't need those. Don't need those. Bullpups will keep. Salt. Okay, alright, the fighters. Let's go on to fighters, what we need here. Xiphos. We don't have any Xiphos. Thunders. We don't have any Thunders. Piranhas I don't particularly care about. Longbows, we have some longbows. Jans, I'll always take Jans. We didn't have any. Honeybees, no, I'm okay with that. Gladii? Erasmus, broadswords. The rest can get sold, I think. Yeah, cool. Confirm. Now let's go over here and just remove what I can just go ahead and... Now I've got space, so I'm going to go ahead and grab stuff I can just sell. Grab the marines as well, might as well. And grab all the metal. Okay, we can't grab all the metal. We can grab that much. Cool. Right. Now what was I doing? Direct ray, you're fine. Okay, now you're... What are you actually doing here then? Do you actually need to carry those weapons from the storage with you if you want to equip them on random shipyard? Yes. I don't have access to my storage from somewhere else, so if I want to take them with me, I need to... Which is why I don't usually refit at random shipyards unless I'm buying my weapons. Okay, so yeah, everything's coming back online. It's a bit of a pain. I can't really upgrade you until it's online again. Actually, is there a core I can give you? No, I have no cores left here. Really? Eesh. Okay, can I build anything here just to help out? Planet. You know what? Was I building one of these? Yeah, let me just quickly... I need to remember what this does. So it's... Okay, so what does this mod do again? Planetary Shield Access Control. What does it actually do? Game mechanics provides plus 200 times 1.2 ground defense, or yep. It's got an accessibility penalty. It restricts population size, but it's less population restriction the bigger it is. Reduces path of interest a lot because it doesn't let terrorists through. And it removes hazard rating if they've got a meteor strikes condition. Interesting. Also, I'll put things that are cheap and will help fight off against attack in the future. Prizing Starlifter? Prizing? What prizing? Right, hang on, level up officers. Oh, yeah, we have an auto officer. Yes, we do, because the Wuzang just died. There's no real big gunship officer, is there? I mean, the Wuzang, the Johan V. Christensen isn't really a carrier officer, annoyingly. Ordnance expertise 3. What do you have here? That gives you missile specialization, ordnance expertise. Gives you some combat endurance. And I can put you somewhere vaguely relevant, but again, probably could do with an extra carrier captain. You have missile specialization, have you not? Yes, you've got missile specs, so you can go there. Right, you need to level up as well. You are level 18, so you don't get any more. So it's basically advancing countermeasures right now. And Tukhachevsky again. This is your last skill. Power grid modulation, obviously. Level 19. Right, I can take 2 more officers, so I do need to keep on the lookout for them. Praising the Starlifter did good. The Starlifter did okay. It came in to help out. It is slow as sin, but it came in to help out. Can I give it? If I tweak its fighter loadout, which is kind of what I'm looking for, get a couple of the Jans in there, maybe. I want some Shens. Can I build Shens? That's the question I was asking before. Can I actually build Shens? Because if I can build a Shen, I can build Shens. Okay, I'm gonna build like 4 Shens. Build in beta cache. Build 4 Shens in beta cache. We'll build 4 Shens in beta cache. And maybe some 4 Yeelings as well. So we can do that. Does it need a dry field? It doesn't slow me down that much, does it? Good question. Actually, it's a really good question. It does need a dry field. That is true. I do need to put a dry field on this thing because this thing slows me down a little bit too much. Or I get a tug somewhere. Drive fuel takes 40 to put in. It doesn't need to be 40. Sadly, it can't be. It's not going to be. It's not a civilian craft, although I had to give it militarized subsystems. But it's. We'll take it up to 8. Alliance sensor array applies all. Oh, okay. As that's the new thing from Commission Crews. But basically, it's a shortcut to putting all eligible United We Stand hull mods on separate ships. Hey, Boss Crow for the 5 subs. Thank you very much. To Alanvir, Mr. Hack 12, Drake Shale, Icefire ZX, and Olzen. Much appreciated. Wow. Okay. There's nothing that increases the burn speed by just 1, isn't there? Is there? I mean, other than like militarized subsystems, which we can't use because it's not a civilian grade hull. There's nothing else that increases speed by 1. And it's 40 to get. Yeah, I have to get a tug. I can't put 40 out of this thing. I can't pull 40 out of this. I can if I put the targeting unit out, but I want this thing to stay far away from combat. I'm gonna just quickly save and I can just done a fight as well. Why is it not a civ grade hull? I think it's because it's got a socking great laser on it. Now we're raiding them back. Hell yeah, raid them back. Screw them. Right. Let us. What was that one? Cool. Now, what was I doing before this then? Do you remember? So I know it came from over here. Apparently to go back to Lethe at some point, but before this disaster, what happened? I rushed back for the invasion, didn't I? I rushed back for the invasion. Bounties. Personal bounty, Wadjet Olympus. Okay, we've got money. Let's see about spending some of that money at the moment. See about spending some of this money. What are you building? You're not. You can orbital works this. Yes, we need to head back to Urid because we need to. Yeah, we're going to head back to Urid now because I want to put my core and my alpha core and my what's the word I'm looking for? My alpha core and my pristine nanoforge in there. So I need to go do that. Let's also build the ground defenses because we can. Right. I'll do that via Shanxi. A, to sell stuff off, and B, if they've got a Wuzang to buy. Because I don't think I can build a Wuzang, can I? My ship hulls is actually, my Tiandong ship hulls is actually quite bad. I wish there was a way to do that, like if you were a faction, part of a faction, to go specifically go somewhere to buy their. I was also looking into studying colonies. Oh god. Hey, guess what? I still need money. In which case, I actually might hit you on the way down. Where are you at? In the system with the yellow primary star in the Kesh Nebula. Great. Is there a barren world near me? There's no barren world here, is there? No. Great. Delta Cache. Hang on. Delta Cache. You've got a barren world there. You got 2 barren worlds there. Zeta Cache and Gamma Cache. You've got barren worlds as well. And a dust world. And Gamma Cache. It could be anywhere. It's 200,000, but it could be anywhere. Yeah, maybe we'll do it on the way back. Is there anything else on the way down? There's a pirate base in the Epsilon cache system. We might do that along the way. That is actually on the way, rather than having to explore like three different systems. That's on the way. So we'll do that first. Earn some money. Alright, so let's not jump in there. Let's jump in right here. Where's Bert Phobos? Never mind, you're nowhere near. Blackrock base? Nowhere near. Okay. What do you have here? Methane world, fully surveyed. Oh, we knew it. We knew it existed, but now someone's paying for it. Good. Right, they've been finally. We built that. The Shens and the Yilings. Good. So when we get back there, eventually we'll. Actually, to be fair, what I'm going to do. I wish there was a way to check my. If I change this to Urid. I'm going to rebuild some there as well. What's my third planet building? Oh yeah, Palawan. I forget Palawan exists. Are you building anything, Palawan? Yeah, you are building the orbital station. Good. Bounty fleet nearby? Where? Did I miss something? Well, Wajid Olympus. Wajid Olympus could be anywhere. Could be here, here, or here. Whereas that's kind of a bit out the way. I flew by it? Was it a bounty fleet? Oh, am I blind? Okay, in which case, hang on. Let's be less blind. I tunnel vision super hard. Who are you and why? Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Pursue second in command, take some basic ships and deal with it, please. Destroyed, ship recovery, don't care. And you got paid. Cool, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't even have to fight that myself. My second in command just dealt with it for me. Right, anyway, let's deal with this. Hi. Right. Do you want this? Okay, how much can I actually get for selling this off to you? As a quick question. How much do I get for selling this off to you? 79,000, 80,000, give or take. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that with. I'm actually going to grab all your supplies. I shouldn't be carrying my Marines around with me. I should not be carrying my Marines around with me. Do that. Good. And actually, do you have any officers? No, you don't. Anything in the bar? No. Okay. Well, station. Oh, you poor soul. Mark 9. Clarity Aphrodite. Devastator Hephaestus, it looks like over there. Clarity Aphrodite. Mark 9, Devastator, Hephaestus, and those are clearly not large mounts. It is a very parity combination, but we will deal. Get a tug. I should have considered getting a tug, that is true. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, sorry. You need to go back on there, don't you? Whoops. Wow. That is 10 stars. 6 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Bless. Bless. Who needs to level up? You need to level up. You need to level up. You need to level up. Bring the Dingjin as well. Let's properly hubris this up. Solo? I could have done that, to be honest. What is actually there then? It was the Clarity Aphrodite, Mark 9, Hephaestus, Devastator, Typhoon, Leveret, a couple of Salamanders. Oh well. You get this. I want to see if we can get a side shot right there. Did I hit? Did I do some damage? Yes, side armor took a little bit of a hit. I want to see if I can sneak as many shots past. Oh, again, your shield is not up. If your shield's not up, I'm going to focus this temporarily. I'll get to you soon. Dingjun taking some damage. Yeah, Dingjun taking damage from those Hephaestus and the Party Hellbores. Dingjun, get out of there, come on. There you go. I'm trying to put myself between this and the and my Dingjun. Quick venting, hold on, got a moment. And before it gets a chance to lower its flux, keep the pressure up. Assault load it again. Whoop. And Gleipnir firing. Dead. Vent while I've got a moment. Let's take care of all the small little ships over here. Whoa. Sunshine. Then I'm gonna die to burst shells, looks like. Nope. Sidecar. Wow, that sidecar survived a stupidly long time considering it's like my target unit. Kites. Shorin. You know what? You support you. I mean, be friends with each other. Come on. Good. Good venting. Focus down. Focus on the kites. Kites down. Much better. Focus on the Zabras. Zabras is going to go down real soon. It should do. Yep. Another kite. Your frontal armor immediately gets destroyed. That's actually really nice to see. Ooh, a torch. A torch with a frontal shield generator. What are you doing? Dead. No, it died before I could fire my shot off. Okay, for a second there, it has moved. The station sort of drifted slightly. They're retreating, right? They are retreating. We have one. Okay, so I'm not going to bother chasing them down. We've won the money. So given that we're decent with this playthrough, energy of what faction or faction would be on for 12 lesson? Not a clue. I think next one I'll probably do like a pirate run. It's been a while since I did a pirate run, and a pirate run at least gives me more opportunities. Someone suggested, I think was it no, Nia suggested I just go for a Legio Infernalis run and just play as them, and see how that works out. Like unite the pirates with the Legio Infernalis, which probably could be interesting. No, don't care. Grabbed a lot of that. You'll advise the runs mod. Run. Like, how about me? Was that the wrong... What? I thought I was going to earn like 200,000 from this. Oh well, head over, let's carry on to Shanxi then. Right, trade convoy. Yeah, my burn speed is so slow right now. Strike mission, Penelope Star. It has nothing to do with me, it's a strike mission, I can't really deal with that. Oh, don't go to Gygas. Not what I care about at all. Cultural boom. So on circle. So what are the alliances I could join? I could join... I can't join the United Technologies. I could join Titan Empire, but I really don't want to. I could join Southern Fellowship, but that's not happening anytime soon. The Advanced Consortium, like, I don't want to join them because I did BlackRock last time. This is definitely the one that's most likely to work, simply because corporate is what my faction's all about. I don't particularly want to join them. Jesus. Oh God. What is this? Why is there Bladebreaker feet here? Like, we're in the middle of... Why are they here right now? I'm dead. I am so dead. I am so dead. I'm... Jesus Christ, I'm destroyed. I am dead. I am completely destroyed. This is insane. Bladebreaker Excision Fleet with allies. Why are they here? Why is this fleet here? No. I'm not going to do this now. Oh. This will probably be a reload situation, just because some carrier, literally every BB ship is a carrier. Every BB ship is a carrier. Like, people thought like the Shadow Yards thing was a problem. Like, even this is a problem. It's less PTSD because it's more just being incredibly annoyed at the game. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is ridiculously stupid. I'm not even moving right now because what's the point? What's the point of even doing anything right now? Because everything is going to die. I thought you were dead, right to bear arms. I thought you had actually died a long time ago. I'm very confused. I thought the Red to Bear Arms had died a long time ago. I've overloaded because there's no... Look at this fighter swarm, it's insane. Thing is, like, it's not only that, it's like, okay, we got like several like Sparrowhawks to deal with. They've got like several Warlocks in the back as well. Like, Sparrowhawk, 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 four Sparrowhawks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7 curses. I know if they have at least like another 3 warlocks in reserve. This is so stupid. Like, I think at the moment, like BB has taken the place of Knights Templar as a boss faction, I think. Shorin's down. Legion's taking hull damage. Legion's taking severe hull damage. I'm going to overload just because there's so many fighters. Then comes the bombs. Then come the bombs. Legion's down. Legion's down. Yeah, we're reloading this. We're reloading this. So look. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to add at least 3 more in background. Look at that carrier-sized thing jump. And I want to see something. Deploy everything we can, because I want to see what happens. Like I want to see A, complete loss. B, I want to see what. I want to read the fleet log basically. I want to read the fleet log. I want to see what on earth happened that this happened. Yeah. I want to see what happened in the fleet log. Why did these arrive? So many days. Yes, yeah. 1, 2, 3. There's at least one more back there. I think we killed a curse. I managed to kill a curse. I think, and so like imps died, but I don't think anything else really died. What on earth was that all about? Well, just all die already. Come on. Thing is, like the Blade Breaker versus Knight Templars would actually be really interesting because the Priwen Burst would totally work. Like the Priwen Burst would be really, really good. As look at this. This is what they deployed. In reserve, they still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sparrowhawks in reserve. No, 7 Sparrowhawks in reserve. A couple spearheads. 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6 spearheads in reserve. 7. A couple devil rays. 7 spearheads. Several curses. We destroyed a curse and 4 imps. Now, I received 1.8 million from that. My fleet is currently a bunch of ventures. But I want to see what on earth was in my fleet log. Okay, the Bladebreakers were raiding Marie Galante. But had they maybe they came from CAF. They came from CAF, flew all across the whole sector, across like Asconia, Mayazura, Hy-Brazil, everything, to raid Marie Galante. Which, let's be fair, that fleet could have completely obliterated Marie Galante. Could have completely obliterated Marie Galante. Like, and Meridian Station, La Real, Tenacity, etc. Could have destroyed all that and been back. It could have destroyed every planet along the way. Where was my last save? It was about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Blade Breakers are a part of the Dassault-Mikoyan engineering mod. So what was I doing? This was after the fight. So what did I do after the fight? Is this before or after I messed around with my stuff? Okay, this is before I did this. This is after I did this stuff. Which means I still technically need to do... No, this is after I... This is after I curated this. Right, this is just before I went traveling. So hang on. That's still there, right? They're still... They're currently still there raiding. They are currently still raiding. Instead of going to Shanxi, I'm just going to head straight down to Ulnar. I'm just going to bypass that entirely. I believe I have done a Blade Breaker Deserters campaign where you play as someone who broke away from the Blade Breakers Deserters. Because Blade Breakers are a terrorist group, right? I'm trying to remember what there is like a lot of lore surrounding Blade Breakers, but I think they're a terrorist group. The fight to rebuild. Did I do the fight to rebuild? Beta cache. No. Well, I'm going to hear it anyway, so I might as well keep the fighter rebuild over there. Yeah, they're a terrorist group that can essentially, like, could quite easily take over the sector. Put it that way. They're a terrorist group that technically could quite easily take over the sector if they so wanted to. Why don't they? Christ alone knows why. Like, the Knights Templar had this kind of... had the religious thing going. Like, they would only attack... Like, they would specifically declare crusades, and, like, there was a whole, like, thematic thing to them. I'm not entirely sure what the DME... what the Blade Breakers deal actually is. Because it was something... I'm trying to remember how this works. Blade Breaker Deserters, you left the Blade Breakers because the Blade Breakers essentially nuked a planet to bits, I think. And that's why you deserted. I think that's how the story goes for Blade Breaker Deserters. Like, the Blade Breakers, like, completely destroy the Sigma worlds, I think. And that's, like, a huge atrocity, which is why they're hostile to everybody. And, like, I don't know, no idea. Yeah, their planets are like here. I haven't actually been to Cap because I don't dare enter those planets at the moment. But there's one. There's Cap over there. Lens is. Where's Lens? Dalet is over there, and Lens. Lens is down here. Wow, Lens is over there. Yeah, Sigma distorted. Basically, they used like super high tech weapons to like completely wreck 3 planets or something. Like they're completely inhabitable. You couldn't colonize them if you wanted to. I did Lethia last time. Yeah, give it a while. You want me to go to Lethia more often? Put Lethia way closer. Put it in the core sectors. Right. Where is Urid? Urid is down that way. Well, the thing is, for the longest time, Templars didn't have cap ships either, because you didn't need one. Because the Templars were always that their ships punched 1 tier above. Like a Templar frigate was essentially the strongest destroyer. If a Templar destroyer was on par with a cruiser, and a Paladin was on par with could take on the capital ships. Right, you're in Station 2. Let's repair, first of all. We're not dropping any of this off. This stuff is all getting sold. Fair, I can also pick up some stuff here to sell, right? We mined this stuff. We made this stuff. Yeah, we made that stuff. The drugs, we're making the drugs? I guess we're making the drugs. I guess we're not. I guess drugs aren't illegal for us, so yeah, of course we're making the drugs. We don't need to be a Freeport to do drugs. Right, I need to do this. I came here to do this. I came here to install the nanoforge and to install the alpha core. And to basically upgrade this to orbital works and to add the ground def. There you go. Actually, how are we doing for crew here? Crew and supplies. If I'm going to resupply, I'm going to resupply here because there's no point resupplying anywhere else. This is the best. This is the best deal I can get for supplies. So do that there. Right. Now that we've kind of bypassed that, I might go to Frizzen Preport to see what is available there. Then he'll go to Shanxi, drop stuff off. I need to refuel. If I need to refuel, might as well refuel here as well. Trade goods. Get another couple thousand fuel. Right. Go to Frizzen. Oh, the fighters! Yeah, you're right, the fighters! No, the fighters! Ah! Blast it all! Lytic path cells active. Right, hang on, I've got a thing for that. I've got an app for that. Where are you, buddy? What are you doing at the moment? Nothing, right? Cool. New mission. Travel. Travel to Urid. Hang on, travel, yes. Action target. Okay, for a second there I was terrified because I didn't see a lot of these. No, it's fine. Yeah, travel to Urid, and then when you get there, you can do your dealing with that Pather cell, please. Right. Ah. 3. Right. Let's actually get those wings here. Right. Can we get the Shen wings in? Yeah, put the Shens in. Really, we're just we're literally 3 points shy of putting a second Shen wing in there. Oh, sorry. Shen wing is there. That's fine. Not great, but it's fine. You have a couple of Zephyrs, Aces, Sparks. Honestly, I kind of want to put in. You've got the Yulings over there. You've got the Zephyrs and stuff, but I kind of want to give you. I can't really give you Shens, can I? Shens are 15, and that's going to be a bit troublesome for you. Can I give you a Shen? Not really. Not that severely compromising elsewhere. Yeah, we're fine. Take the Shens though. I need to drop off the fighters though, don't I? Yes, I do. Drop off these two. There you go. Good. Right. Now, move on. Right. Make a move. Array failed. Is that against us? Nope, nothing to do with us. Good. Okay, now where are we going? It is there-ish, which isn't great. So I think inner system's always the best place to go because there's no real other place for this. Megaport at Urid is constructed. Good, Urid is now making bank right now. Urid is now making bank. We'll make even more bank once Heavy Industries online. Once Orbital Works are online. How are you doing, Beta Cache? Megaport is online. Waste station's been repaired. Mining's been repaired. 25 days left on the station. Unfortunately, 25 days left here. 31 days left on the ground defenses. tug as well. Yeah, we're looking for a tug as well. That is true. Pack. Right, guys. Let's repair up. Let's sell what needs sold, which is basically that, those. That's gonna get. I'm gonna blueprinter that. Blueprint that. Give me the 150 for myself. I can get sold. Right. Anything you want from me? Armigers. A couple of superheavy machine guns would be fun because they are ridiculously strong kinetics. Let's grab these. Grab those, might as well. Couple of Caymans. Those are cute. Grab those up. Anything in the black market I particularly want? Not as such. Very supplies though. Right, fleet-wise, let's move Liberty back up to here. You can get. Where are you, Johan? There you go. Yeah, right up here. I do still have a good Guandu. I thought Guandu had died. Okay, apparently not. Right. So, purchase. Tugs. No tugs here. High-end sellers. What have we got here? An Onslaught 40th. 40th Battle Group Onslaught. Vendetta. A Mint Equilibrium. Cersvala and Alistair. Policata Valestri. A Replica. Replekia. Mora. Spinoni. Pack ship. Oh, see, one of the Appan pinchers. Yeah. Quito, Nemean Lion, a Leon, and a King. Ascordia. Quite strong in the Sylph this time round. Anything? Do you have a tug for me? No, you don't have a tug. I want a tug. Give me an ox. Can I build an ox? Can I just build an ox? Beta cash, because I'm probably going to be going that way. I can build an ox, for God's sake. Put a couple of oxes there. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Yeah, so blueprints. Blueprints, trade in blueprints, take that in, it's 25 points, but 25 points is 25 points. Purchase blueprints. Valkyrie, Adamas, Whirlwind, Sinistry class, Ewar cruiser, what's that? Sylphan cruiser, okay. Valiant Wing. Oh, I can't use it. I have no ship that can use it, but I can build the Blackout. Are you kidding me? Are you? Oh my god. I want to get it. I want to buy this on principle because the Blackout is such a lovely weapon. It's basically a 3-shot heavy a modified large pulse laser that would be somewhat unremarkable if it wasn't specifically designed to take down those heavily shielded targets. Energy. Basically, it fires 3 shots, but the last shot is like massive EMP. Like, I can't even use it. It's a large energy. I can't wield large energies, so it's irrelevant. But it's basically, it has the last shot of each clip fires a modified projectile that carries a huge EMP payload. And it can, like, if the thing is high flux, it'll just arc straight through the shield and hit the hull. It's such a. I can't remember what campaign it was. It might have been the Bladebreaker campaign. Where I got this, and because it's the Blackout is a Seeker weapon. It's from the Seeker mod pack, and it's just really fun. It's just really, really good. I am tempted. Yeah, sadly the Chanzi doesn't have a large energy slot. It's built in with a trip hammer, which is amazing. Getting a Chanzi, I wouldn't mind actually getting another Chanzi. But you know what? Sod it. I'll buy it. I'll buy it just so I can like go crazy about how good this is. I mean, this is such a good gun, such a good weapon. We'll learn it just because, on principle, I'm not passing that up. Right, Shaanxi, because I want to see if I can get another Wuzang, or another Chanzi. Those would both work for me. I don't believe Tiandong will ever get something with large energy slots. No, because there's no point. Okay, you've arrived in Urid, so your new mission is Let's Excel, please. Thank you. Rubicon is over there. Right, Rubicon's over here somewhere? Yes, Zumrud, Tanya, Thrust. Abyssal Maw and Infernal Heart. Where of this is called Rubicon? The Rubicon star system, okay. Most things say the star system name here rather than there. I guess because most systems have the central star named after the system, I guess, which is not the case. Monthly expenses is incredibly high. Right. Let's just fly straight on and just emergency burn through the storm. And hopefully, I want to encounter that massive blade breaker fleet. Braid breaker fleet. Okay. Save. Save. Then Palawan needs to build something as well. Okay, what's an actual coins at the moment? You're making a mint, right? Yeah, you're doing quite well for yourself. I would like to, at some point, I kind of want to put something in the system has to get a military base. It might end up being you, to be honest. Can I growth incentivize you to massive? 100,000. No, you're still growing at 5% per month. It's not too shabby. Right. Where is Shanghai? It's been a long time since I've been back to Shanghai. A long time since I've been to Shanghai. Actually, why am I keeping my transponder on? They don't care. It's all that they don't care, but they don't care. Right. Fleet. Purchasing. They have a Chanzi, a damaged Chanzi, but it's a Chanzi. A regular... That is so tempting, just for the purposes of getting the blackout equipped. I do have a secondary... I've got a backup zoo there. That's true. I do have a second zoo to be picked up, if I so wanted. Hey, Steel. Anything in black market? I might leave this here, though, just because if I lose my current zoo somewhere, like I know for a fact I've got one that's in mint condition, that for the cheapest price it could possibly be. It's as cheap as it could possibly be. So, right. Nothing particularly interesting here. Now, Nope, nothing there. Zheng still's got nothing to say. I can diplomacy bomb somebody. Buy Atlas and turn it in. What's my Atlas again? My Atlas becomes a Shako, doesn't it? I can build a Starlifter and turn it in. Although it's more expensive, isn't it? Starlifter's like 200,000. For curiosity's sake, yes, go on. For curiosity's sake, I'm going to do this. Retrofitting, convert. We'll convert you into Shako and see what happens. I forgot what the Shako is like, so we'll see what it's done. Right, Jing Ren will be ready in 16 days, at which point we'll name it possibly. Right. Now, check out the orbit of the Red Star, which is the Infernal Heart, which is right next to Malcarissa. Great. Fine. You know what? Let's do this. Save and go there. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. I'm slightly low on fuel, actually, so before I go, I'm going to purchase some fuel. Fuel. Good. Right, and head to the Infernal Heart. When my absurd luck will struck again. My absurdly bad luck or my absurdly good luck, because I don't think I've got any of the latter. It strikes very rarely. It strikes very rarely. I won't say I haven't got it, but I'll say it strikes incredibly rarely. Okay. Do I even... That's Malcaressa. I don't want to drop in right beside Malcaressa, do I? That's just asking for trouble. Can I just drop on top of Malcaressa? Drop on the sun. Okay. Transponder off, please, and just go dark for the minute. I'm on the solar flare. That's a Dunscaith, okay. Got a Dunscaith over here. Cool. Dunscaith. Salvage operations on the Dunscaith. No luck. The reason I asked for the neutrino is Unsung Flagship. Unsung Flagship was good. Wow, not even a good haul off the Dunscaith. Harsh. Right. Let's go find out what that is. I'm assuming a debris field, yeah. The 6 there. I was hoping he needs to get something interesting, like a weapon, right? Okay. Yeah, just quick. Is the Dunscaith in here? Dunscaith, is that in the Codex, or is it not in the Codex? It's not in the Codex. Right, that's completed. I mean, it's now earning, and this is now up to back to full capacity, which means I could orbital work this as well. Well, if it's a one-off, like, secret ship, probably not added to the Codex. If it's just like a wreck of a rare ship, fine. But if it's a unique ship that you'll never find another one of, then maybe not. I don't know. I'll probably wait till the end of the month, get some money in, then I'll stop upgrading that. It'll take me 2 months to upgrade that, so... I don't know, how close we are to the end of the month? January 22nd. Just the Legio Dreadnought, okay. Right. Have I got ranged? I can go to Beta Cache, okay. We'll go to Beta Cache, pick up my Oxes. Then fine, I'll head to Lethia for a bit. also want to see how much money I can. Actually, what's actually happening along the way here? Because one thing I need to do still, I need to colonize the cryovolcanic in Beta Cache. That's the last thing I've got to do, is colonizing that I've got in my current plans, is to colonize the Shaco is right down there. Right, hang on. I knew there was a reason I didn't buy that. Didn't go immediately for the orbital works. I need to go back. I need to go get the Shaco, don't I? Just to see what it's like. Right, and drop in over here. Really? Oh yeah, okay. We're emergency burning. Right. Again, I keep forgetting that Shanghai is not actually a planet. Like, Gan is not actually a planet. Can I mine the planet ridiculously well? How much ore can I get out of this? Alright, Corsair is probably over there. Some damage happened, but we got something. It wasn't great, to be honest. Income was 100,000. Good. So we can repair up. Sell off you. I don't even need to. I don't need to do that. Right. Okay. Retrofitting. Nothing of any particular use. Right. Buy. Retrofit. Battle freighter. 1 medium missile, 3 small missiles, 4 medium ballistics. It's basically my cargo ship, right? It's going to take over from being my cargo ship. It's going to increase my cargo capacity by 1,500. Provides a brief flux reduction and cost fire. Brief flux cost reduction and rate of fire boost for all ballistic and missile weapons. It's a combat atlas. I didn't accidentally hit the burn key again. I burned through the storm on purpose, but the burn, you have to wait for the burn to expire. It doesn't disappear. Colonize the planet and give it to them. Alright, okay, well. Fine, we'll get it. Right, so what are you? What can I do with you? Okay, so we got point defense around the hull. Weird, like, single point defense there, but fine. 4 medium ballistics, all facing forward. I might name the freighter, because I might see combat, not sure. This has definitely got, like, the capacity to see combat. It's not as necessarily as useless, but I might wait until I've actually fit it properly at Beta Cache or Urid. Can I give it speed 7, so I don't need to give you drive field. Take the commission cruise. Probably take ITU as well. Converted hangar would probably be relatively easy if I can get away with it, but we'll see how it works out in the long run. We're probably undercrewed right now, aren't we? We're not, but not by much. I'm probably going to get some crew as well. Right. Let's make a move to Beta Cache. Does it have a shield? It doesn't have a shield, doesn't it? It has a... Yeah, it's got an Omni shield. Okay. Omni shield and relatively flux efficient because of its high CR. I mean, it's more than just one flux efficient, so it's actually more than I was expecting it to be, put it that way. Not that bad. I mean, the shield flux per second is not high enough to warrant stabilized. I could front convert it to increase that to 240 and give it extended shields to be even further, but I think we cool. Right. Well, okay. Right. Let's make a move. This disrupted, well done, you. So is anything on us? Disrupted. don't particularly care about anything else. Strike mission, blue star. Important. Okay, what's not important? Let's be honest here. That's not important. That's not important. That's not important. That's not important. That is they're raiding us in 36 days. Invasion of Beta Cache successful. Yeah, that's not important anymore. That you're over there still. Right, you are over there. Oh yeah, that's the scary one, because that's the one that's like, okay, it's an Odin plus a Siegfried plus a Karkanos plus an Enlightenment plus like all the Maleficents as well. That is a little bit terrifying. Pirate fleet? Do I? Colony threats. Athletic Path base is there and there, but no one's paying for them yet, as far as I'm aware. That station's still up, so I can go ahead and hit that on the way back. Which is in Epsilon Cache. Right, it's guaranteed Epsilon Cache? Yeah. Let's go hit that on the way back. We know exactly where it is. Right. My fuel per day is incredibly high. Good lord. And the Ox isn't going to make it any lighter. At least the Ox is going to give me what? The Ox is going to take me to 16 burn. Latvanis, there's the video on my channel, which is called How to Install and Mod Starsector, where I cover some basic like tiers of mods, of like from simple to more complicated. I would recommend, well, obviously I would recommend watching that first, and then like moving forward when you feel you're happy to do so. Orbital works that you had completed, ground defenses that you had completed. So you're actually giving me the money. That actually wasn't increased as much as I thought it was, but it's going to give me an increase. I can't actually build anything else here, even if I wanted to, so you're actually completed. I can upgrade you to heavy batteries, but it's going to cost me way too much money. At some point I'll get those upgraded, but not now. We're importing organs at the moment. But we make our own drugs at the moment, right? We produce our own drugs? We demand drugs. I think our storage of drugs comes from the import. Yeah, we're not producing them because we haven't got any light industry. Anyway. Let's take this fight here. Pirate fleets. Where's the station? The station is up. Oh, it's moved around. I thought the station was orbiting the planet. I guess it's not. Yes, flee from me, you fools. Fly, you fools. Oh, hello. We might actually have a challenging fight in our hands. Wow, okay. Okay, it looks like we've got a fight to do here. Let us... I'm gonna take your supplies, please. The fight is actually now considerable. Watch it for the first time, not to get obliterated in 10 minutes. You will get used to it, and it takes time. Like it's do the tutorials first. I would recommend doing the tutorials first to get used to like things like combat and so forth. We're gonna go all in, right? Of course we're gonna go all in. This is not gonna be a solo thing anymore. But I think we're going to bring in a large amount of ships. A lot of junks just to... yeah, I'll go in. What can I do? You. Go on, Starlifter. Are you the double Shen Starlifter? Yes, you are. You're the double Shen Starlifter. With that reload now, I'm going to be a bit confused about what's what. All the officer ships, right? To be fair, the E is always over there by itself. All by itself. Right. No, then I'm also not bringing it into combat. I did say I was going to fit it when I got back to Beta Cache and I had all my weapons to deal with. You know, look at down here. Like we have way better ships, obviously, but they outnumber me. What looks to be like maybe 3-1 by number of ships. This also means the flight is gonna struggle a little bit. We're gonna have to slow right down. I'm not changing my assault mode because might as well. Let's start here. Let's start with. Start putting some damage into that over there. Is it going to go down? It goes down to the very first overload. Okay, so that's the heavy support module done. I will definitely have to reload after this battle. Absolutely. The game wasn't lagging before, but this battle will definitely cause it to lag afterwards, as it has to deal with all the wreckage. I'm always like nostalgic for the Gonadactylus because of that one time I managed to basically hit myself in the face with the hammer claw. Can someone still find a clip of that? Because it was still amazing. It's I think they've literally done it. I think Cicerin changed the hammer claw, so that's no longer possible. So I've done something that's actually literally no longer possible in the game, is to hit yourself in the face with your own hammer claw. Can you ever destroy the fleet that made you reload? Okay, that's actually an interesting question. Probably not. For the simple reason that you would probably have trouble with... A, because blade breakers are extremely powerful, right? Blade breakers are intentionally extremely powerful. So, like, count the number of ships they've got, and remember that every ship they've got is essentially a powerful version of that size. Also, that was like 9 fleets. And not small ones. And I'm limited to 30 ships. So I don't think I would ever get to the strength of taking out all of those at once. Taking them individually, absolutely, I could probably fight them individually now. But that massive concentration of... 30 Zeus wouldn't do it. 30 Zeus would die. I think. They would probably make a good showing for themselves, but I don't think they've got the maneuverability to even to deal with a lot of the smaller ships. Because a lot of blade breaker ships are just incredibly immobile. I mean, their carrier cruisers can phase skim. Oh, those magnet reapers! I would lose on CR alone as well. Absolutely, the CR war was definitely not be on my side. In fact, I don't even know if there's somewhere where I could get enough allied fleets to follow me into space to do that fight. Blade breakers are tedious. You know what? I kind of agree that as well. I had that opinion as well. I wasn't sure if it was just me, but they do feel a little bit like... I think it's because it's a lack of variety, I guess. You kind of know what you're facing every time. Templars were similar, but because the Templars had way more unique mechanics, it didn't feel like that. The Templar had like the Priwen bursts and the soup and like the Jesuit martyr dashes and the suicide ships. So never, even though like, you literally only had what, two frigates, 2 destroyers, a cruiser, and a capital to deal with, I think. Because they all had like unique systems and all had like very unique mechanics. I mean, the Templars as a faction had extremely unique mechanics for a faction. God, this fight's slow motion. It felt sort of a little bit more entertaining. Whereas Like, blade breakers are just strong ships. Like, extremely strong ships. Like, if you play Blade Breaker Deserters, you start off with the Sparrowhawk, and the Sparrowhawk will carry you for so long. CR Latvanis means this number over here. Where's my CR? Is my combat readiness over here? Not credits, but combat readiness. Your ships cannot stay in combat forever. Your ship, after my peak performance time has gone away, like, okay, I've got a capital, so my peak performance time is like 10 minutes. But after a while, that starts going down. Once you get down to like 30, your ship starts to... Once you get down to 50, all your bonuses have gone. Like your extra speed, your extra shield efficiency, those disappear. When you get down to about 30, parts of your ships will start to malfunction. Weapons will break, engines will break. When you get down to 0, you can no longer use your ship system. You can no longer cloak or use your shields if you've got them. Can't forever. The panda has like the pandas would also have a CR problem. Like, I'm trying to remember which of my campaigns I did like the last Dickerson fights, because the last Dickerson fights is kind of, you are fighting that many ships. The last Dickerson's fight, you are fighting that many ships as before, but the difference is they're pirate ships, so like you're not as screwed over. Like not every ship is a completely broken over pirate ship. And again, you're fighting on your terms. You know you're there. You know you're coming. No, the Blade Breaker ships look really cool. So, for example, I can't remember what campaign it was. It was one of the ones where I fought the Dickerson's thing. Was basically I had to balance my ships. Instead of taking all my capitals at first, I took maybe 1 or 2 capitals at first, plus loads of frigates, to fight off all their small ships. And then as my ships started losing CR, I would just retreat them and bring the next ones in. And I would have kind of a rolling stuff, so that by the end, I would actually have a fresh capital. Because I believe my flight with the Dickersons took like half an hour in combat, which meant I had several cap ships run out of CR. They're bounced around fighting the DME ships. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. The DME ships are also very mobile. Let's make sure we're attacking our proper targets here. I accidentally hit F, so I gotta make sure I got a target for my firing. Oh my god, this lag is insane. I can't even speed it up, because if I speed... Hang on. I'm gonna play on ×2 speed, because clearly that helps a little bit. I'm playing this on ×2 speed, and it's vaguely approaching what it should be. I think you could put ! specs in chat, Penetrator. No worries. Like, part of me kind of wants to switch, like, looking at the specs now, part of me kind of wants a 9.9. It was on sale. The reason I got that much RAM is because it was on sale. It was the same price as 16. So I just got it. That's literally the only reason I got 36 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I'm also streaming, so which means my computer has to deal with a lot of the... I got extra. I've got extra deployment points now. I'll bring more ships in just to help clean this up a little bit quicker. Bring out every combat ship I've got. I don't think we're quite yet at full assault. I haven't seen the dragon yet, actually. Yeah, right there, come on. Again, if I see this at double speed, it's just I kind of have to at this point. Okay. The dragon hasn't turned up yet. They had a dragon, didn't they? The Pirate Odyssey, yeah. Oh, they're retreating. Okay, we've actually won. Cool. We've actually won. We can't re-engage because our ships are too big. Did we kill the dragon? We did kill the dragon. Okay, I completely missed it. It was just not involved with me at all. So how many ships did we kill? We killed 7, 17, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 64, 65 ships killed. If you count the station as a ship, 64 ships in the station. They still had left 14, 21, 22 plus 14, 19 in reserve. So they had a total of about 80 ships. And I think the Dickerson's fight has like over 100. Ship I could check ship recovery, but it's going to be... I'll only get 7 ships back. Because I've only got 7 free slots in my fleet. That's why. The reason for that is because I have 23 ships in my fleet. There's a maximum of 30, so it will never give me more ships that I can take. Which is why it's only 7 ships back. Although it did give me the dragon. I'm not going to take it, but it did give me the dragon. Which, if you're playing pirates, it's a fairly good capital ship. Grab a lot of that. Tukhachevsky, Johan, and Legio leveled up. Did I level up? No, I didn't level up. I need a lot. Did I hit cap? I didn't hit cap, did I? Oh, that's kind of cool. With the Starlifter, my first. Actually, it's my first. My first salvage is actually over 100% efficient. My second was only 53%. Oh, that's actually really kind of interesting. Cool. Anyway, we're carrying on to Beta Cache. That paid us money. The ISS Neeson has gained a reputation of providing ECM support. Have you? Sure, why not? Prometheus, like you ever see combat. What was the overall fleet log for that fight? No one went negative, thank you. Always part that has slow missile loaders. Chengdu got glitchy and lazy crew. But the Clary has a vigilant crew now, rather than vigilant plug defense, and the Infamous Daedalus has a strong armor rather than a spineless crew. Fast turret gyros on the To Infinity and Beyond. Not that relevant, unfortunately. I haven't been paying attention. Has that thing actually been firing the beam? Because I haven't really been flying beside it, so I'm not actually sure. Binge Beta Cache. Right, let's jump into... That's not it. Beta Cache is here. Beta Cache over there. And I think what... then I think what we will do is I will outfit the Chateau. Wait, what am I dumping here? I'm heading up to Lithia anyway. Next episode. Already known. So I can sell stuff there. Venom, don't care. Rogues don't care. Kamikaze Talons don't care. Hecklers don't care. Firebut don't care. Keep that in. Allure, we can keep those in. The opposite want to get my hands on over here. Always keep the bongos. Always keep bongos. Bongos are just so nice. Yeah, I think I'm good for that. Right. I've got to pick up you. Because my speed is currently 6, so I'm going to pick up one of you. Which means my speed is now 8. Good. 8? Oh, wow! They changed how this works. Really? They changed how tugs work. Oh, wow, okay. That's cool. When I get this level 7%, I start training up to Remnant raids and bathing AI cores. Yeah, you don't know my luck. Okay, so... Okay, it's not too shabby. So look, great hull. Can we give it... We can't give it anything, can we? Can I even give it military... I can give it military subsystems. Which, if nothing else, will help reduce the... hang on, I need to give it something to do with sensors, don't I? The maximum burn... Its maximum burn is irrelevant. Its maximum burn is already 8. I need to give it... can I give it a... I don't think I can give it... Where is it? Where's the Have I not got the thing that reduces sensor? Like, was it the armor? Here you go. Bam. So that reduces it by 50, which takes it from plus 200 to plus 100. I'll take that. That kind of nullifies that by a lot. 2, I get nothing else off 2. I'll take commissioned crews and turret gyros. No, there's no reason for that at all. Sure, enjoy that. I'm just gonna make that do you. Like I said, commissioned crews is a little bit pointless, just because if this thing ever sees combat, we've already lost. All right, you. Let's give you. Do I have a Shen Wing? I don't have a Shen Wings over here. My Shen Wings in the other place. Blast it all. Other gens then. Where are my bongos? Bongos are out. Small missile hardpoints. Where are my muscles? Muscle. Missile hardpoint there at the front. Harpoon possibly. Flux is high. Now all that's left is my medium slots. And what do we do with medium slots, really? Double HVD, possibly? Double HVD at the back and then something like a Bulldog at the front? Can I even put those in? HVD. Bulldog? I'm 2 points shy on the Bulldog. I am 2 points shy on the Bulldog. I don't think I can get anything less for that, can I? Oh, wait, I can. I could put a pylon on there. Or I just leave that empty and give it defense. I'm relatively okay with that, actually. Two HVDs, 1 Mauler, 1 Flak. Mauler would be 8 12 points. Flak would be going down to like 7, right? Wait, if I put a flat cannon up at the front, the very front, put a flat cannon up. Then put a mauler there. That gives me the 2 points spare. Which means I could go up to 9 here if I really wanted to. I could put an apsis there. Not great, but it's something. Or alternatively, if I got the flak there, remove the bongos. That gives me, I can put everything I want there now. Harpoons. There you go. I'm happy with that. Morthen, name me. Okay, point defense on the sides, point defense on the sides and back. Muscles auto fire, thank you very much, please. Keep those on auto fire. Which reminds me, who else's muscles need to be on auto fire? Who else has muscles need to be on auto fire? Is it you? Yes, you. Your muscles need to be on auto fire. THI commit Garand thumb. Okay, no idea what that means. Not a clue what that means. By Mayhem and Coffee. I can't get Mayhem and Coffee in there. I put Mayhem and Coffee. I can vividly imagine what that is referring to. Well, then your imagination is better than mine because I've not got a clue. Right, I think that's there for now, I think. We are in the clear. We'll head up to Lethia next time. I'll take stuff to sell. Abort all that. Abort all of that. You cost me money. You cost me money. You don't cost me money. We'll take you. You cost me money. You cost me money. You cost me money. Yeah, we'll go to Lethia next time. How are we doing here? Why have you gone down? You were over 100. What's happened? Demand supply. A demand swap, I'm assuming. 88% of demand has been supplied. So the upkeep actually goes down. Exports of transplutonic ore, organics and ore is what give me the money. Another Garand, yeah. I know what a Garand is. And if you mess it up, it's gonna close on your thumb. Ouch. Yeah, fair enough. So it is what I thought it was. I figured that was what Garand thumb was. I'm not sure what commit was. In what sense it was used. Right, I think I'm going to call it there, folks. It is 10:30. We have done plenty, and this is a good point before we head over to Lethia again next time. Let me just do a quick save. I'll do a save and exit this time, actually, because I don't usually do that. And yeah, have a lovely weekend. I'll be back again on Monday. And let's do... Is it? Why is that not working? Huh, that's weird. My Stream Deck is not functioning at the moment. Can you... Oh well, my Stream Deck isn't working at the moment. I'll have to do this manually. Do that. Do that. Let's do that. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time, folks. Have a lovely time. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see if there's anyone worth raiding. Other than that, I'll just catch you all on Monday. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.